Well, I got the news last week that College Pro Painters, one of my former employers, will cease to exist at the end of 2019. So today I've got my paintbrush, I've got my 5-in-1 tool, and I've got my Irish whiskey, and we are pouring one out for College Pro Painters. The company will continue to exist in the form of its various other home services providers, but the actual student house painting brand will be retired at the end of this year. So I definitely hope that all of the good people that are still employed there are going to land on their 2 feet. I know there's some still really good people there. But on the other hand, College Pro, it probably is your time. A quick Google search reveals that your customers don't always have the best experience. Your painters don't always have the best experience. I think in a lot of ways, you were a relic of just a different era. It's probably really hard to execute a student house painting company in 2019. I think in a lot of ways, you were kind of countercultural. Unfortunately, and I was actually fired from this company a little over 10 years ago, but with the passage of time and maybe a little bit more wisdom, my heart is definitely softened, and I really appreciate a lot of the experience that I went through when I worked for College Pro back when I was in college and shortly after college. If failing early is any sort of recipe for success in entrepreneurship, then what College Pro provides is really an opportunity for a lot of young people to fail early. And I definitely had my fair share of failures. And I learned a lot from just the experience of running my house painting business at the age of 21. I had some great mentors, guys like Lyle DeWild and Corey Johnson and Jeremiah Brose and many others. There's some really good talent at that place, and I wouldn't be surprised if some of the College Pro alumni will end up being leaders in the entrepreneurship world. A lot of them that I kind of grew up with are already doing just that. All right, so in 2006, I was running my house painting business. I think I did over like $100,000 in revenue that year, made like $18,000 in profit, which at the time was a lot of money for me. I paid all of my tuition my senior year in college with that money. But definitely the best part about that summer was the fact that I had a chance to hire my friends to paint houses with me. And I think a lot of them, probably regret the fact that maybe I didn't pay them quite enough, and I didn't. But anytime I get together with this group, inevitably there will at least be one house painting story that will come out of that time. So my friend Jim Waters likes to say, he's told me before I should say, that was the best summer of his entire life, which meant a lot to me. And I think that really is the legacy of College Pro. So College Pro, we salute you. You had a good run, and may you rest in peace.